Hello everyone, it's Michelle. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to a video talking all about my first love, drugstore makeup. Y'all, again, I'm saying first love because when I was a wee little one back in my youth, back in my teens, I would love to go to the grocery store with my mom or my friends to the drugstores and just go up and down the aisles and look at all the makeup. That is where I fell in love with my makeup, and I just, it hasn't changed. I've always loved drugstore makeup. I think you can definitely get some great quality things at the drugstore, and January is notoriously the month where all the brands come out with the newest releases. So I have been hitting up CVS and Walgreens, Walmart and Target, really just trying to find the latest releases. And what I've done, I've gathered everything in front of me and we're going to put it all on my face today. So if you'd like to see this look that I've got going, then go ahead and keep on watching. Let's kick off the video with putting my hair back, my very staticky hair, back in a headband. It's been so cold here and my hair gets so staticky. Somebody told me to put like a dryer sheet over it to control the static. That's a great idea. Why did I never think about that? But anyways, we're going to put my hair back in a headband. And headbands seem to be all the rage lately. Have you guys noticed? They're everywhere. They're in all the stores. So maybe I'll start wearing them a little bit more often rather than just for makeup tutorials. Okay, we are going to start with the eyes like I always do. I do not have a new primer, so let me get my Milani eyeshadow primer. We'll use that first. All right, got that. I'm going to just take a little bit, dab it on my fingers, and dab it all over my eyelids. This stuff has been a long time favorite, and I feel like it just helps my eyeshadow last so much longer than without using a primer. So a new discovery from Target, I found this and I was really intrigued because this has 3 different color powders in one container. How cool is that? This is from Physicians Formula and it is the Mineral Wear 3-in-1 Setting Powder. And what it says is ultralight translucent formula sets, brightens, and bakes any makeup look for all day wear. How cool is that? Comes in 3 harmonious colors: translucent to reduce shine, pink to brighten, and banana to bake. Very cool. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the just the translucent one, and I love how each compartment has their own little separators. That is genius. So I'm going to just take the translucent one. Oops, sorry about that. Whoa, that's a lot. And just tap that over the primer just to set it. I'm going to use my new eyeshadow brushes that I got from Ulta. These were on sale in $19.99, half price $9.97. This was an after holiday clearance price. I haven't even opened these yet. These are from Real Techniques, and this is Brush Crush by Nick and Sam. Do you guys follow them on Instagram? I love Nick and Sam. I think they are so fun to watch. I love their accents. They are so beautiful. They're twin sisters. They're absolutely gorgeous. Let me try to get these out. What this set comes with is 3 different eyeshadow brushes. We've got a blender. Look at that gorgeous, gorgeous handle. It's just a typical blender. Then we have a more rounded brush. That'll be good for daubing on eyeshadow in specific areas. And then there is either an eyeliner brush or a brow brush. I'll probably use it for liner. I feel like brushes from Real Techniques are such great quality for the money. I love the iridescent handles. I love the quality. I love the way that they wash. They hold up so well. And you can get them at like TJ Maxx, Ross, any of the discount stores. The kit was half off and I was like, yeah, I know that I can't go wrong with any new brushes from Real Techniques. Great quality brushes. So we're going to use the blender brush, and we're going to go in with the new Physicians Formula. This is the Rosé All Play Eyeshadow Bouquet. I don't recall ever seeing a palette like this from Physicians Formula. Do you remember anything like that? I mean, I know that they've had the smaller quads and they have the smaller eyeshadows that they've had in the past, but I don't really ever remember seeing a palette like this. Have you? Having this here up to my nose, I do smell the rose perfumey scent, the same scent that's in the Rosé All Day. This is the Physicians Formula highlighter. This is the Rosé All Day Glow, Petal Glow, and the color is Soft Petal. It has a really unique rose perfume scent. I don't generally like rose in my fragrances, but this is very different. It's like a rose perfume, and I kind of like it. It is kind of a strong scent, so just be aware. The eyeshadow palette has the same scent, but I'm really excited to look and play into all of the shimmery shades. The mattes look good. I do like the little rose imprint that is on each shade, so let's just get into it and dig into it. The one thing that I do notice is that there are no shade names in here. So I'm just going to point to the color that I'm using. This looks like a good transition shade, and I'm just going to put that all over my crease. Looks like it does have some pretty good pigment. Not too crazy, which is totally fine by me, but that went on well. Taking the same brush, I am going to dip into this Movie Matte and just put that a little bit lower. Oh wow, that is actually a lighter color. I wasn't expecting that. Wow, that is a lighter color than the crease shade I just put on. Okay, we're just gonna go with it. That's all right. It's pretty. Next, I'm going to dig a little bit deeper, and we're going to go into this color. And I changed my brush, and I'm going to just put that on the outer corner of my lower lid. Gosh, these are not so pigmented. I figured that that color would be pretty deep. That doesn't look all that dark. Not real impressed with that color. Let me take this plummy color and see if we can get it even a little bit deeper. Okay, that shade does have a lot of fallout. Okay, I'm just kind of keeping that on my very outer edge of my eye. Okay, look at all the fallouts underneath my eyes. Oh my gosh, we are going to definitely clean that up in a minute, but wow, those darker colors definitely had a lot of fallout. What I'm going to do now is take each of these shimmery shades, and I'm just going to take the darker one and kind of put that in the middle of my lid, and then the lighter one towards the inside of my lid. You guys, wow, these just do not have a whole lot of pigmentation. I'm so bummed. Huh. Let me get a brush and see if a brush... Usually your fingers will definitely apply shimmer shades pretty well. I don't really notice this doing much. Let me go get a brush and see if a brush will help. Okay, I got one of my Smith brushes. This is 256. I like this for packing on the lid. I'm going to mix into these two colors to see if I can get a little bit of a better application of the shimmery shade. Oh, didn't do much, y'all. Oh, yikes. I don't know. It is just a very, very light shimmer. I think I'm just going to leave it as it is and then finish up my eyes and move on to the face. Sometimes I feel if we overplay with shadows and start mixing, especially with shadows you've never used before, the look can turn out pretty muddy. I'm trying to get a makeup cleaning wipe out of this package. These are the Clinique Take the Day Off cleansing wipes. I do like these a lot. They smell like my dentist office. Weird. Have you guys ever used these? What I'm doing is just taking all of this fallout underneath my eyes. Look at that. And wiping this clean before I put my foundation on. So y'all, I don't know. The jury's out on this one. I think I'm going to have to play with it a little bit more. A couple of the matte shades performed pretty well, but overall I would say the pigmentation is lacking. That might not be a bad thing if you just, want to use a quick eyeshadow palette like this for, the workday or just really easy, simple looks. I think it can work, and I do like how it turned out, but definitely you have to play with it and work with it, and it does have that fragrance. I also want to mention this was like $17.99 at CVS, which I think is pretty pricey for a drugstore palette. Next up, we are going to move on to the face, and I'm going to use my new e.l.f. primer. This, though, is the Luminous Putty Primer. I have the regular universal one that I've used. I think it was actually in my yearly favorites as well. I have loved it, but when I saw that they came out with two different versions, they have a luminous one and they have a matte one, I was like, yeah, luminous sounds like it is up my alley. So this is brand new. I got this from Ulta and I've used it once. It has that same consistency. It's kind of like a hard cream, but this one has like a kind of like a gold shimmer to it. So we're just going to put that kind of in my T-zone. I don't usually use this all over the face, but I do like how it minimizes my pores. So I kind of just focus in this area. Oh, I love the way it feels. It's very hydrating. It's kind of got like a silk slip to it, just like a lightweight moisturizer. And I really like it. You know, my love for Maybelline foundations, and when I saw that they came out with a brand new one, I was like, oh my gosh, give me the foundation. I've got to try it. The Maybelline Superstay foundation has been my yearly favorite for the last year. I love it, and I thought I would try this one out. This is the Dream Radiant Liquid Foundation, and this one, let's see, it says hyaluronic acid, and it's got collagen in it. I have the color 20 Classic Ivory, so I thought I would just give it a try. It comes in a pump, which I love, and I'm going to be using my Sony Kashuk. This is the best sponge in the world. You can get these at Target. These are amazing quality sponges. You can get like one for maybe $6 or $7. Best money ever spent. This is such a great sponge. So what I'm going to do is just do one pump of this on my freshly washed sponge and just kind of blob this all over and dab it in. This looks like a really good color match for my skin. Again, I have 20 Ivory, and I'm just going to pounce it all around and blend it in. I think I'm going to add another half pump and just get a little bit more coverage. I would say this is maybe a satin finish, medium coverage. This is a really, really pretty foundation. I do have a nice glow to my skin, which is very welcome because I generally have pretty dry skin, especially this time of year. So I am not mad at it. It looks good. Let's go in for concealer. I saw this hanging in Target and I was like, you know what? I'm going to give this a try again. Everyone raves about the e.l.f. Camo Concealer being just amazing. It's only like $4 or $5. I decided to give it a try again because last year I bought one, but it was the wrong color. So I returned it and I never repurchased it. I decided to give it a try again. I got the color Light Peach. I was trying to determine which one would be best. I went with this. We're going to see how it works. So this is a very similar big old doe foot wand to that, what is it? The Revolution, the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Foundation. Wow, you guys, that looks really light. Again, oh my gosh, what is the deal? Okay, we're just going to blend this in and try to make it work, but that looks almost too light too. The other colors looked so dark, and of course you can't open the package to see what the colors and the swatches look like. Okay, I got light peach. We're gonna just blend this in and make it work. I think it'll work. I think I blended that in pretty well. It definitely brightened, but I had some dark circles, so I think it is okay. All right, we're gonna go back in with the Physicians Formula. This is the setting powder. I don't know which one should I use. We've got the pink one to brighten. I don't know if I need any more brightness. Then we have baking banana powder, and then we have the white translucent. Let's try the baking powder. These little tabs are kind of hard to open. All right, so it looks like there's already some in the little well. As you can see, there is a lot of powder kickoff, and we're just gonna tap that underneath. I'm not gonna go crazy with the powder. You know what? I really like that. It looks really nice, very even, very smooth, not real cakey, and I really like the feel of these. What I'm going to do now is take my big old powder brush this is from Eco Tools. I love this thing. I'm going to go in with the translucent powder. Gosh, it kicks up so much, and just dab that all over my foundation to set it. I do not have a new bronzer, but I'm going to go in with the trusty Physicians Formula bronzer. This is the Butter Bronzer, which has been a favorite for years and years. I love the way this smells. It smells like the beach. Oh my gosh, you guys, it snowed for the first time yesterday here. Like, it hasn't snowed probably in 3 years here in Texas. But yesterday, we just had maybe some big flakes for about 15 minutes. It came down and it was so fun. I actually had to go wake up my kids. It was maybe 9:30 or 10 in the morning. I woke up my kids just so they could see the snow. So that was really, really fun. I'm going to take a little bit of this on my fingers and just go along the sides of my nose to help contour it a little bit. Next up, we've got blush, and I have this new duo from Wet n Wild. This is called the Hello Halo Duo. The color is Flash Me, and I love, love, love this pink color so much. It is kind of like a pink shimmer, so I thought it would go good with our luminous look. It looks a little crazy in the pan, but I have to say, just use a light hand, and it is the prettiest blush. This highlighter, I don't know, I was a little bit scared to use it at first, but it's so pretty on the skin. I didn't know if it was going to be too dark or what, but I have used it and it is beautiful. Ooh, look at that. I don't even know if I need much of a highlighter. Very, very pretty. Now I'm tapping into the highlighter, and I don't want to get too crazy, so I'm really just dabbing it. I feel like my skin is very luminous. It looks really pretty though, right? Okay, let's move on to lips. Y'all, my favorite liquid lipsticks, Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink. They just came out with, I think it's 6 new berry colors. Oh my gosh, I could not be more excited. I found these on the Ulta website, and I decided to get 5 of the 6. The other one actually was out of stock, so that's why I didn't get it. These are all pretty similar, but I have to say 180 is my absolute favorite. It looks a little bit dark in the tube, but wait till you see this bad boy on. I love these so much. These are long wear liquid lipsticks that you put on. You don't have to worry about for the rest of the day. They don't move. And this color is gorgeous. They smell great. They stay in place. And they don't come off until you take them off. Look at how pretty that is. It's just a really nice nudie, mauvey, pinky color. I think it goes well with the pinks in the eyes, and I just love this formula. It's so good. All right, I'm going to take my palette again and go in with this color and just line my lower lash line. Next step in the process, we've got mascara. I have two different ones. I've already used this one and it was okay. This is by the brand CoverGirl. I picked this up at Target yesterday and this is the Exhibitionist Uncensored. Doesn't that sound amazing? This is in the color Extreme Black. Again, I've already used it. It's pretty good. The Exhibitionist mascara everyone seems to love. I've never tried that one. So I decided to give the uncensored version a try. And then I also picked up one from L'Oreal. This is the Bambi Eye. What an odd name, right? Bambi Eye, it says it's going to give you that wide open eye look. This is in the color Blackest Black. I think since this one is not open yet, I'll just stick with the one that's open for now and report back to you on that one. So let's give this a go. I do like, it's got the pretty traditional brush type wand. I will say this is pretty goopy. Every time I pull it out, I feel like there's tons of clumps on there that I have to clean off, and I hate that. So what I'm going to do is just go in and start brushing this on. So first impressions of this, I think it's pretty good. It doesn't give me that immediate volume and length that I look for in a mascara, but it's not bad. I mean, I think that you have to really be careful with mascaras like this because they can become pretty clumpy pretty quickly because you want to keep building it and you don't want to put too much product on. For lower lashes, I just kind of like to take the wand straight up and down and just brush this way instead of going this way because I feel like with bigger wands like this, you can easily bump it. But this way, this just works for me and gives me more control. For brows, we're going to try something new. And if you guys have been with me for any length of time, you know that I'm completely hooked on the Ulta brow that I've used for the last year. And I swore nothing would ever be better. But I'm going to try this because this was a recommendation from Emily Noel. This was in her yearly favorites. And I was like, okay, I'm going to try it. She sang its praises and said it was the best brow gel setter that there was. So I thought I'd give it a go. This is the Almay Really Real Brows. I have the color light brown and we're going to check it out and see how it goes. It looks like a mascara, but the wand is very, very unique. Look at that. It's a long, very thin wand and it does have color that is supposed to deposit super easy and help to keep your brows in place and shape them as well. And I have to say, it's obviously very easy to use. And I do like that very much. The color is pretty good. Again, I got the color light brown. I think there was a light brown, medium brown, and a dark. I chose the light brown. And I would say it's a pretty good color match. Last up in the process, we have setting spray, and this is not new, but I did get it maybe back in November, December time frame. This is from L'Oreal, and again, this is the Shake and Glow Lumi Mist. I love the way this smells, and boy, don't you know, we just need a little bit more glow. Let's finish up the look and break it down. Let's talk about each one of these things and my thoughts. So overall, I would say I love the look. I love the way my skin looks. I'm really pleasantly surprised from the primer to the dewy luminous foundation and then of course the dewy setting spray. I have to say my skin looks really good, and that is definitely not something that is a normal thing around here. I have very problematic skin, and when I feel like my dry skin can look good, I'm all about it. So love the skin today. Love the lipstick, absolutely. The blush and highlight, I really like that duo. You know, those are only like, what, $4 or $5? Highly, highly recommend. Where I'm getting stuck is the Physicians Formula, the eyeshadow palette. I don't know. I'm on the fence about it. I like the look I came out with, but overall for $17, I expect better quality. I mean, it's pretty. I think it can work. I think it can do its job. It's just not easy to work with. So I'm on the fence about this one. If you've tried it, let me know what you think. I would love to hear from you. So of course, any of these things. If you've tried them, let me know what your thoughts are. I always love hearing from you, so leave me comments down in the comment section below. So with that, I think that's it. I'm going to wrap it up. I hope you guys have a great week ahead. I appreciate you being here, and I will talk to you in my next video. Mwah! Bye. P.S. I just wanted to mention my cute little earrings. I forgot to mention them in the video, but I just got these from Amazon. They are $13. Aren't they cute? They also have different styles, and they have ones that are not dangly. So I'll leave the link down below for you if you want to go check them out. But I just think they're so fun, so flashy, and I love them.